Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to explain to you guys about the hunt only challenge. And well, necessarily the hunt only challenge is basically a 12 times or a 13 times on custom settings, and I will show you like all the settings that you can use. You can use mine if you want, or you could use Psychos, or if you want to go to the presets, you can choose Apocalypse 1, 2, or 3, whether it depends on you. So let's start right into it. So what I usually have is for the player is starting sanity is at 0, pill or sanity restoration is at 0, sanity drain speed is 200, sprinting is off, player speed is decreased to 100. You can always change it to lower if you really want more multiplier, but I keep mine on 100. Flashlights are always off, and losing items and consumables are on. So when it comes to the ghost, we now have the ghost speed at 100. You can change this if you really want to. That's just different like preferences, so I keep mine at 100. Rolling frequency is at high, changing favorite room is at high, low interaction amount, because the reason why if it was low is because if you turn it high, it goes all the way low, and the same happens with the event frequency. So friendly ghosts are always off, and the grace period can be set to 1, or no, it can be set to 0, because if you change it to 1, it always goes down mildly for some reason. And when it comes down to the hunt duration, you can always keep this on high, because depending whether you really are a skilled player, you can play around with the settings, but I recommend having it on high. Kill extent will do pretty much nothing. It goes for people on like a wide amount. Let's say you have one person that died, it can change that, and it can go for multiple. And also evidence given is 0, so this is the hunt only. Now when it comes to setup time, it would be 0 seconds, weather is on fog, doors starting opening on high, number of places to hide at is none, sanity monitor off, activity monitor off. You can choose the fuse box to be off, because that also gives you an extra bonus. Fuse box visible on map is off, and the quantity of cursed possessions is on 0. And now the best items I would recommend is usually tier 3, but in this case, all you really need is smudge sticks, lighters, or a EMF reader, because this is how you detect usually the ghost. And what I would also recommend is having tier 2 or tier 3 soul piles, depending on what you want to use in preference. And this is basically to get evidence for extra money or having genuinely anything. I would just recommend getting all the tier items and adding them to use. And now when it comes to the map, usually we play Camp Woodwind, but you can also do Tanglewood if you want. I wouldn't really recommend any other map for this other than Tanglewood and Campwood, but I recommend Woodwind the most, mainly because it's more useful. Okay, now to break it all down to you guys, what I would recommend really is that you grab a smudge stick, 2 of them to be exact, and what I really just usually do is I go inside, I have 2 smudge sticks on me, I grab an EMF reader most of the time, and what you usually do is you open up the gate and it will usually start hunting instantly, so just remember that. Sprinting is off, so this is the hunt only. So usually I do this, maybe leave a smudge stick on the table and come back. And then I would grab an EMF reader to detect if it's a Raiju, just because Raiju is like the power from an item. So what we're gonna do is we're obviously gonna try a hunt, and obviously I'm not as experienced yet in terms of hunting behavior, so that's why there's gonna be a cheat sheet linked in the description. So it's currently hunting. Pretty fast, throwing stuff, a lot of stuff. Speeds up a line of sight. Now this you would say is a poltergeist because of how many things it throws. So we're gonna go poltergeist and leave. But if you really do want, you can do the challenges. It does give you a bit more money, and also it does boost up the XP you get. So you can get roughly 3,000 or more from this by doing this. So let's go Porto, guys, and we leave.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Like prepared some
Obviously, I'm not as experienced as you can see, but this is where the cheat sheet comes in, and ghosts do typically do weird things, especially in terms of the hunting challenge. This is why it's a very good idea to learn ghost behavior before, and unfortunately, I'm not as experienced. So, for the purpose of this video, use the cheat sheet down below. It is by a fan, and it will be in the Phasmophobia Discord server if you're interested. And to start off, that's basically everything you need to know. You need to have these settings. As I said, you can go back to the video and check them out, as well as the maps to be preferred as Camp Woodland mostly, and tier 3 items. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I hope this does help you out a lot more. And without further ado, I shall see you all next time.